You're watching Iowa Live on CW Iowa 23.
Good morning, everybody. It is time to get you caught up in the world of motorsports, brought to you by Wild Elephant Sparkling Tea. You know what we do here on Monday mornings? We crack open a cold one, and we'll see which one we have here. We have hibiscus, blueberry, strawberry, and raspberry. I don't even know what a hibiscus is, but it has blueberry, strawberry, and raspberry in there, so we're going to try some of this. Oh, that is way good, as always. Remember, elephanttea.com. Get the canned tea, the leaf tea, or the cool-looking shirts here, the race shirts. So get them as well. Now, speaking of a Wild Elephant Racing, remember we mentioned coming off their second win of the season last week here on the race review at Road Atlanta, the number 24 Wild Elephant Racing team now looks towards Sebring. Yeah, that's Sebring in November for the next round of the IMCA North American Lamborghini Super Trofeo Series. And co-driver Leo Lamalis, he had to pilot this by himself for the time being because Ron Adapatu, he's still recovering from surgery he had, but he should be back in November. Here's what Leo had to say.
I'm very excited. Ron is a fast guy, so he's showing good work on the last years. He competed here in US Hastronics, so I hope we can get him back on the car again, and I'm very excited to have him back for the next races.
Yeah, in Sebring in Florida in November, and we will cover that, of course. Okay, so we're going to go from the Super Trofeo Series to the Super Nationals as we take a look and let you know what happened for the week-long event. Now, remember, last week on Tuesday, we told you about this, about the late model championship that was run. That happened on Monday night, and this one here was crowning a champion for the second time here. How about this? Ricky Thornton Jr., we showed this, and hoisting the hot trophy high overhead. He was your champion, the back-to-back champion in the late models. But that was probably the easiest night of all as we show you the results from the late models if you missed it last Tuesday from the race review. But the events were either canceled or postponed from that point on because of Mother Nature. Rain pushed everything back. It was not a good situation. As a matter of fact, it even got to the point where Friday they canceled all the events, and we had a chance to talk to President Brett Root on Iowa Live's Facebook page on Friday evening. He gave us a rundown of what the game plan was for Saturday and then yesterday too for Sunday for the 38th running of the Super Nationals. So they did get the event in. As Brett told us on Friday, on Saturday, one of those events happened to have been the Fast Shafts All-Star Invitational. This is a very prestigious event. Does that guy look familiar? Right smack dab in the middle? The guy you just saw that won the late model race, Ricky Thornton Jr. He wins this event. There's Brett over on the left, Ricky in the middle, and our buddy Pat Fagan from Fast Chefs over on the right-hand side there. Ricky battled Jeff Akey to get that win. A heck of a battle there. Now, they also had the Race of Champions that they finished up on Saturday. Let you know what happened there. Hobby Stock Division, Cody ends up taking home the checkered flag there, so he is your Race of Champions in the Hobby Stock Division. The Sport Mod Division, it's our buddy. He's gelling. We're talking about Jonathan Logue from LOGUE-ANSPORT. Need to change the name of your town, Logue, to LOGUE-ANSPORT, Iowa. So there you have it. So he is a Sport Mod Race of Champions winner. And the stock car division, this guy here you normally see in a modified, but Kelly jumped into a stock car and wins the Race of Champions. So congratulations to Kelly Shryock. Congratulations there for your Race of Champions win. And the modified division, Jesse Sobbing from Melbourne, he wins the Race of Champions. But all eyes were on the big dance as we take a look at some of the highlights from the 38th running of the Super Nationals. This is the biggest event. We checked in with Bill Martin and the rest of the gang over there. Over 800, you heard me right, over 800 cars were in Boone over the past week, and this is what it was all about. It was all about having the big dances on the final evening. Now, the final evening was supposed to have been Saturday, but because of the weather, as we mentioned, was pushed back. And we talk about picture perfect weather going on here, but this is exactly what was happening over there in Boone yesterday. The mods ran their big dance, but the guy that was absolutely dominant is the guy in the 20 there, and that man, yes, Ricky Thornton Jr. He is your 2020 Modified IMCA Super Nationals champion. Congratulations to Ricky Thornton Jr. He just picked up anything that he raced in. Now, take a look at the rest of the results here. Here are the way they all shook out. You can see some of your favorites, a bunch of guys from California and from Iowa and Kansas, amongst others. Hobby stock division, let's take a look there and let you know who the hobby stock winner is. Nathan Ballard from Marango. He wins. He is the big dance champion there for the Super Nationals. Take a look at the hobby stock winners there all the way down the line. The top 10 finishers there. Good representation from the state of Iowa. Sport Mod, this is the champ. This guy here, Jonathan Logue, does it again. The Sport Mod Super Nationals champion. We're going to be talking to him on Beyond Live here later this week. We just got confirmation on that. So there's the way your favorites finished in the big dance for the Sport Mod division of the Super Nationals. And the stock car division, we didn't forget about you guys either, as there is your stock car champion, Donovan Smith from Lake City, Iowa. He wins. Here are some of the other results here for the top 10 from the stock car division. Some of the greatest racers of all time here in Boone for this past week, and they did get everything done. So congratulations, everybody there. Now remember, you can follow along. We're going to have more and more stuff on Beyond Live. You can text the word live to 457-1026, 457-1026 for additional content of things that are going on with the race review, brought to you by Wild Elephant Sparkling Tea, elephanttea.com to get your supply. We'll be right back. This is Iowa Live.